Hello students, in this video we are going to see equations of motion. Okay, there are three equations of motion we are having. The three equations we are going to derive by using velocity time graph. Okay, this velocity time graph, this is a straight line under uniform acceleration. Here I am going to give this first point on y axis is A and this point is B. That means the uniform acceleration is from initial velocity to final velocity with the proper time intervals. Okay, so first I am going to draw one parallel line towards x-axis. Okay, I am going to draw one more parallel line here, then another parallel line. Here I am going to give the name A, B, C, D. Now listen, O to A is the initial velocity. Initial velocity symbol is U, right? This one is U, means obviously C to D also is the initial velocity U. Now from D to B is the final velocity. So here A to here I am going to give the name as E. So A to E also is the final velocity. What about this OC? The time intervals from initial to final. So time taken T, at the same time AD also time taken. Here I have given that. See what we have done. First we draw one parallel line towards AE. This is the parallel line we have drawn. Secondly, we have drawn one more parallel line towards this x-axis. Another parallel line EB towards OC. So that alone I have written here. Constructions also we have to write, no? After that we know that OC is time taken, means AD also time, and OA is initial velocity, means CD also initial velocity. At the same time OE is the final velocity. This one is the final velocity. Okay, that means from here B to C is also a final velocity. Is that clear to you all? And already we have studied that formula of acceleration. What is the acceleration formula? Change in velocity in a given time. Okay, that means V minus U divided by time. Okay, so formula is A is equal to V minus U by time. What is V? V is the final velocity. What is the final velocity here? BC. So instead of V I have given BC minus U is the initial velocity. What is the initial velocity here? DC. So final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. Okay, see the graph. BC minus DC means rest of the portion we are having BD. Okay, so I am going to write BD divided by T. So from this we can conclude that BD is equal to AT. This is the value we need to find out to apply the rest of the equations. Is that clear? Now we are going to see that equations of motions one by one. For that, first equation we are taken velocity time relation. Okay, that line equation is there, no? For that, see the graph already. This is the smallest graph I have drawn to understand the first equations of motion. Okay, see this BC. If we need to find out the BC values, means what we have to do? We need to add BD and DC, right? That only I have done here. BC value means we need to add BD plus DC. BD value just now we have found out, that is AT. Okay, and BC total velocity is final velocity V. DC is the initial velocity U. Again I will repeat you. BC value நமக்கு வேணும்னா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? BD ஐயும் DC ஐயும் ஆட் பண்ணுவோம் இல்லையா? டோட்டலா BCங்கிறது நமக்கு என்னது? ஃபைனல் வெலாசிட்டி. ஸோ அப்போ நான் வீண் போட்டிருக்கேன். BD வேல்யூ நம்ம இப்போ தான் டிரைவ் பண்ணோம் பை யூஸிங் த ஆக்சலரேஷன் ஃபார்முலா ATன்னு. ஸோ ஐ ஹவ் அப்ளை ஹியர். DCங்கிறது இனிஷியல் வெலாசிட்டி U. ஸோ இப்போ V is equal to AT plus U is the first equations of motion under velocity time relation. Is that clear? Now second equations of motion by using position time relation. So initial to final, where is the position? So position means distance, right? So distance symbol என்னது s. So அப்போ இந்த கிராஃபில் நமக்கு இந்த ஃபிகர் என்ன கிடைக்குது, ஒரு trapezium. So I have drawn separate trapezium here to you to understand. So OABDC இல்லையா? ஸோ இது நமக்கு பார்த்தாவே தெரியுது ஒரு trapezium. ஓகேவா? ஸோ OABC is a trapezium. So S is the distance இல்லையா? So S is equal to OABC. But I am going to calculate the area of trapezium by using two shapes. What is this? This is rectangle, right? This one is triangle. We know the rectangle and triangle formula to find out the area. So area of rectangle is OADC. I have written like this. And what is the area of triangle? ABD. I have written. So what is the rectangle formula? Length into breadth. Am I correct? Length into breadth. OC into OA. What is the area of triangle? Half into base into height. Half into base. AD is the base. Okay. BD is the height. AD and BD. This is a formula. Okay. Then we know that what is the AC value? Sorry, OC value. OC value is the time. So instead of OC I have given T. OA is the initial. So U plus half into AD value also T. BDA value is AT. By simplifying this, what we can write? U into 2. S is equal to UT plus half AT squared. So S is equal to UT plus half AT squared is the second equations of motion. How we have found out? By using the area of trapezium, we have divided this shape into two different shapes, rectangle and triangle. By using the basic area formula, we found out the second equations of motion. Okay, now we are going to see the third equations of motion by using the relation between position and velocity. For this also, we are going to use the same shape, trapezium. Here we are going to use the formula of trapezium. What is the formula of trapezium? Half into A plus B into height, right? So instead of A, this value OA plus BC. Okay, A value, B value. Then what is the height here? Okay, OC. Okay. Then S is equal to of OA is the initial velocity, BC is the final velocity, OC is the time taken. So we have taken this 2 into our left hand side, it will become a multiplication. So 2S is equal to U plus V into T. Okay. Now instead of T, we are going to apply some value by using the first equations of motion. What is the first equations of motion? V is equal to U plus AT. First I am going to take this U towards left hand side, it will become minus. So V minus U is equal to AT. We need to find T value only. So take this A into left hand side, it will become a division. So finally from equation number 1, we have got it. T is equal to V minus U plus A. Apply this value here. What we will get? 2S is equal to U plus V into V minus U by A. Again take this A towards left hand side, it will become 2AS is equal to U plus V, V minus U. U plus V, we can write it as V plus U. Okay, it will not change, meaning will not change. A plus B into A minus B, we know that A squared minus B squared. Likewise, B plus U into V minus U, V squared minus U squared. This is the third equations of motion. So is that clear? There are three equations of motion. V is equal to AT plus U. Excuse me. S is equal to UT plus of AT squared. 2AS is equal to V squared minus U squared. Okay. Is that clear? Study well.